What's up, guys? Welcome to Real Beats. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make some easy dark guitar beats. If you do end up enjoying the video, make sure you do hit that sub button and turn postings on so you don't miss a video. Let's hop into it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our melody. So this will be super simple, a little different, a little less steps. So this is the guitar we're using, okay? And then for the scale, let's run with a harmonic minor. It's really easy to make melodies in this with the guitars, but you can use a different scale if you want. It's just my own preference. So let's go in here, and what we're going to be doing is reversing the steps. So instead of making a bass line and then our melody, what we're going to do is make a melody and turn the melody into the bass line. That way we have rhythm, and then we have something we can build off of. So let's start on the root. Wait, is this 3? Yeah, okay. And then pretty much you just want to make a little sequence. Now you want to try to stay away from like robotic stuff like this. Right, you want to add, you know, some offset or something, right? And you can kind of choose where you want to do that. But I just want to make sure I mention that just in case there are beginners watching, right? Right, you see it's got some movement. And the reason for this is because when you add your drums, it'll have a lot of bounce. So what we can do is a trick. Let's make a chord, just give error the note within the scale. And we're going to take these, pull these down, and we can kind of use these as our notes. Okay. Pull these up a bit. I want to fix this a bit. And then you can offset some things a bit if you want to. All right, and then let's copy this over. I think this is pretty good. And then over here, just kind of like bounce back between them. All right, so we're gonna actually be using this as our bass line, right? And this will make making melodies a lot easier because you don't have to worry about your chords and stuff. I just want to see. I feel like that's too low. All right, so let's go ahead and start on our second guitar. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and start on our second guitar. So with this right here, and we can just pull this in just so we can kind of see it. So with this method, right, usually you will have your bass line like this. Just an example, and then you would probably like build a melody on top like that, right? So we're pretty much going to do that, except we flipped it like this, right? And that is kind of the idea, not exact, but we're going to take this, and now what we're going to do is kind of make a simple melody. So you can make it a complex melody if you want. So let's take this A and start with that. And then from here, you just have fun and just kind of, you know, if you want to just try notes, right? Like almost everything will work. So I'm gonna just throw something down. It doesn't need to be the best. Let's make a little chord here. I'm just offset some things just so it's not perfect. All right, we can copy that over. Let me see something. All right, I'm not sure which one I like better, but I'm gonna keep this pretty simple. So the melody is pretty much done. You can do a lot of processing. You can add more, but this is supposed to be simple. So let's keep it that way, and let's go ahead and do the 808. All right, so let's go ahead and start the 808. Now, all I did, I just moved this back on the grid. It was like this. I just moved this back on the grid because I feel like it'll sound better like when the 808 is playing, because this is kind of like where the 808s would hit if you made a little pattern. Right, typically right there. So let's just go in here and we can look at some of these notes. So we kind of got these notes to play with, so we can try like something like this. All right, kind of like that. I'm gonna just keep it simple. All right, I like that. So now we can throw in our drums. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the hi-hat. Now I just added this snare so we can kind of have something to work off of. So let's go in here. I'm gonna just do something like this. Then let's go to 1/4. Add like a little. I guess we could have just copied this whole thing over. Okay, I think that's good. Let's put this loop on. All right, so those are the hi-hats, and then we can just go ahead and throw our basic drums in. All right, so now we're just gonna go ahead and finish our drums. So if you right click, and if you see this is a short melody, if you right click, you can loop it. So right click here and go to set to next bar, and it'll loop it so it keeps repeating, okay? So with this, all right, so we can just play the beat real quick, and I'll just play them solo as well. So go. All right, and that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.